Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of LEGO Racers 2. I am Atyrum, and we are kicking this episode off by doing some more exploring. I did look up the locations of the mini-games off camera, and I think I'm going to go for the more difficult one first, if I can remember where that is. It looks like you actually have to jump onto that crashed ship from before, the one we found the golden brick in last episode. And I believe it's right over here, so I should be able to spot the minigame from up here. Yeah, there it is on the boat. Because I don't think there's any way to get up there from the other side of the boat over here. So we are going to have to somehow jump it. I wonder if maybe if we got up on top of the mountain up here, that would give us enough speed to get over there. It's worth a shot. It does seem weird, though, that there's not like a more direct route to get there. But, I don't know. Let's go ahead and see if we can jump it right here. Wee! Ho! Too far. Too far, too far. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's try that again, maybe? I don't know, let's maybe see if we can get up there from over here, possibly. I kind of doubt it, but, I mean, yeah, because I tried getting up there earlier. Oh, I can't even get in this way, can I? Yeah, because I tried getting up there earlier. It doesn't look like there's actually a way up there. Alright, we're going to have to jump it, but we don't need as much speed as I got. I actually looked it up online, and there was like a video where somebody was showing off like all the locations of the minigames. And they had tried to jump it, and they failed, and then they turned around and showed where it was. And yeah, they didn't actually get to it. But they had gone from like right about here, and they didn't make it, so I don't know. Oh, but there we go. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. And, of course, this minigame is going to be a lot like all the previous minigames. I mean, you may have noticed by now that all the minigames that are basically the same. I mean, you go around, you have a time limit, you collect a certain amount of passengers, or weather balloons in this instance, or power couplings, I don't know, whatever it was on Mars. You know, there's just a certain amount of items you need to get. This one there's only 8, so it should be fairly easy, actually. Although I'm sure the next one will probably be something like 10 items or 12 items in the shorter amount of time or something like that. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't remember that happening, but apparently if you carry too many balloons at once, you'll actually start floating. You could float away and, I guess, lose your balloons or something. I was only half paying attention to what Sparky was saying there. Yeah. Alright, so I missed that one, but let's go ahead and grab the one over here. Watch out for this guy. And then we can come back with 2 of them at once, maybe? Oh, this guy's definitely chasing me. Remember, I keep mentioning how I'm not sure if the AI opponents actually actively come after you, if they just kind of drive in circles. That guy seemed like he was actively trying to attack me, so I don't know. So we can carry 5 at once, but it sounds like you probably don't want to do that because you risk flying away and losing them. So let's go ahead and drop those off and hit somebody in the head on the way down. There's another one up here. Let's grab these closer ones real quick. And there's another one like right directly over this way somewhere. Yep, there it is. Yeah, like I said, the minigames are all basically the same, and there's really, I don't know if the last world has anything different. I feel like it's probably going to be more of the same thing. So yeah, pretty simple. I mean, once you kind of master like how to carry out, you know, doing one of these mini games, you probably can do all of them. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so we got 3 of them in a bunch over here. Let's go ahead and grab those 3. Try not to get hit by enemy racers while we're over here. There's another one over here, it looks like. It's a little bit difficult to see. I wonder if the other mini game is going to have visibility issues as well. That guy's coming after me. I missed one somewhere. Let's try going up here and hope that guy doesn't chase after me. I think there's a bridge over this way. That guy's coming after me for sure. I think. Alright, so if we go up this way and then we loop around and get on that bridge, I think that's where it is. Unless I'm completely mistaken and turned around, which I am not. Alright, that's cool. In a couple episodes, I remember mentioning like all the random stuff. Oh, really? Really? Did I really just miss that? Alright, let's look behind us. And I missed it again. And that guy's coming for me. Shoot. Oh, missed me. Missed me. Oh, I missed the thing. Oh, come on. Come on now. Nope. Why is this going so badly? Usually, I was just talking about how easy these games are, especially if you do them over and over again. If you do, like, all of them. I mean, they're supposed to... They seem like they've been easy, but... maybe I just jinxed myself. Oh, that guy's coming for me. Alright. Dodged him easily. And then after this, we only got one more to grab. So we got a straight shot back there. And then we'll grab the one more that we have to grab. Problem with my car, actually, is that it's really hard to see over it. Like, I can't really see what's in front of me when I'm driving forward because of all these stupid rods that I put in the way. So yeah, if you ever play this game and you're designing a car, you should probably make sure there's not a bunch of crap obstructing your view, because it makes stuff like this kind of difficult. So it looks like there should be one, like, basically straight ahead of me. Oh, it must be in the ice thing. The ice maze. Let's go ahead and run through. There was a guy in here, so we gotta watch out for him. Yeah, he's over there. I think the exit, yeah, here's the exit over here. And I don't think there was anybody else in my way over... Oh, there are a couple people, actually. Never mind that. Okay, so... Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, I did mess up a little bit, and I feel like maybe the next one will be more difficult, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward the conversation as always, because really, it's not really anything interesting. It's just like, oh, thank you so much. Here's a reward, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what do we want to get this time? I feel like I've been slipping up a lot, but yeah, I'm going to go for grip. I've been slipping up a lot. I mean, that's all there is to it. I have enough power. I've been out racing everybody. Shield, I don't know. Maybe I'll get that next time. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into something else here. Probably go into another race, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and head into another race. Alright, sorry about that. I had to step away from the game for a second there, but yep. Alright, let's get into this race here. We only have 2 more races in the Arctic world. I don't believe we've had a race go through this maze yet. We just got done going through there in the mini game. But here in the race, it actually has some arrows pointing which way to go. Although, are they leading me astray? Oh, I guess not. Okay, we're all good. For a second, I thought they were leading me the wrong way. And we actually have 2 different ways we can go here. Unless the other checkpoint there is when you're coming back the other way, possibly. Although, no, the path doesn't go back the other way. I don't know, that's weird. Oh, ouch. That was a big whoops. Alright, let's just go ahead and go through the pit stop here, because I feel like that's the most direct path. There's definitely some guy that got stuck in that maze way back there. And now we're going to go through the cave over here. Tell you what, I do like when it's not, you know, snowing like crazy, because it's really hard to see when all that snow is coming down. And especially since my car is, like, really hard to see over. I mean, that's my fault, of course. And, you know, this part really reminds me of the Dino Island volcano. Like, I don't know. It feels like it's a very similar kind of set piece. It's not exactly the same. It's not like it's the exact same models and stuff, which would be really disappointing. But I don't know. I feel like there's a couple pieces of this world that are very similar to past worlds. I mean, like I mentioned, what am I talking about? The mountain that I went up when I was looking for the minigame earlier. Let's see if we can go through the other checkpoint. Yeah, I guess we can. That's really weird that there's 2 different checkpoints, like, right next to each other. I guess it's so you can go over either bridge, but I don't know why they even need 2 bridges. Why not just have 1 bridge? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like that mountain is kind of similar, because it's, like, right in the middle, too. It's just like the one on Sandy Bay, and then that cave mountain type thingamajig seems a lot like the volcano from Dino Island. I'm sure there's other pieces that are kind of similar to the other worlds. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there could have been a little bit more creative with, like, the kinds of things you go through. I mean, I don't know if we really needed to go through another winding path inside a cave. I feel like, I mean, there's only, what? I mean, there's Sandy Bay, there's Dino Island, there's Mars, the Arctic, and then there's the final world. So there's only, like, 5 worlds. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm complaining so much about this. Really, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I just kind of noticed that these things seem kind of similar. So, yeah. Alright. So, of course, as always, we have a very healthy lead. We're really in no danger of losing at this point, even if we slip up. I'm kind of curious, if you launch one of those disc items and it like bounces back and hits you, will you actually like take damage from that? I was actually kind of trying to do that. Like I've actually tried to do that a couple times now. Like just shoot it forward at an object to see if it bounces back at me, but so far it kind of ricochets in other directions, so that hasn't quite worked out just yet. Looks like there's actually a guy still in here, so we can be really mean and target him with our homing rocket because I'm too lazy to change the target. And also, as I stated in a previous video, when I'm this far ahead, there's no point in changing it to the target. The greatest threat to me, which is second place, who's actually a little bit further ahead than some of those other guys, but obviously not even close to being up where I am. I mean, yeah, this is why I didn't go for the power upgrade, because I feel like I'm already going too fast. Though at the same time, I did kind of struggle going up against Rigel, who was even faster than I was. So I don't know, maybe I'll need another speed power up before I go against Berg, the boss of this area. Alright, so that's the end of that race. Not too bad. Mr. Ace Ventura here is not here, so I guess he doesn't always show up. But I feel like I keep seeing him. Maybe it's just because he's so distinctive looking. That could be it. Alright, so let's go ahead, and because I want to mix things up, let's go ahead and talk to Sparky again and go ahead and explore again. And go ahead and go find that last minigame. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and find that. I had just looked it up. Where was it? Oh, that's right. It was in the cave. That cave that I was just talking about a lot. The one that looks a lot like the one from Dino Island. So I believe, yeah, that's right here. And it's actually off the beaten path a little bit. It's like in one of these in-between areas over here. I think it's over this way, actually. If we can bounce up here. And there we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's try not to screw up too much this time like we did last time. Alright. Wasn't there another character named Doc, like, on Sandy Bay? I feel like one of the passengers we had to transport was named Doc. And actually, now that I think of it, maybe he might have needed to go to the Arctic. Like, we might have actually picked him up during the other minigame and helped him get here. And it looks like we have 1 minute less in time, which is fine because we still had 2 minutes to spare last time. And we still have to get 8 balloons. So, this shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. Yeah, so it's basically the exact same thing. We really don't need to change our strategy at all. If you could call what I was doing a strategy. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Let's see if we can grab 2 from inside here. Although there's a guard guy over there, so let's watch out for him. There should be one right by the entrance over here. And then we can grab the other one on the way back up this way. Ah! Oh, you'd think that getting all those power-ups would help, all those grip power-ups, but apparently not. Still slipping and sliding like crazy. I feel like maybe it is true that this world is more slippery than others. And if so, I don't want to bother getting any more grip power-ups because I want to, you know, use my power-ups up on, you know, useful things for like the boss race at the end of the game. I mean, because that one could be a bit challenging. Alright, so let's go ahead and fly back over here. We can grab the one. Yeah, so we just go ahead and grab all the same ones that we grabbed last time. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's go ahead and grab the 2 over here because those look like they're pretty close together. I think they're in this cave over here. I don't think we got these ones last time. For a second I thought the snow had gone away, but I guess it was just because I was in the cave for a minute there. Alright, so there's another one right over here. Pretty close. And let's take a shortcut. Actually, no, let's go ahead and drive over this way. I wonder, because there was mention that you float if you have too many of these. I wonder if I'm actually already floating and that's why I'm slipping around so much. We missed that one. Let's watch out for that guy. Let's just go ahead and ignore that one for now. We can go grab 2, or actually 3 in our next run. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop these off. Did I completely miss that? I think I completely missed that. The drop-off point is actually over here. Okay, I was aiming for the wrong building. Alright, so we got a couple more of these over this way. That guy, that snowplow guy seems really aggressive. Let's try to get past him, and I missed the thing. That's nice. Let's go ahead and turn around and grab that one first, because I was having trouble with that one last time. So let's make sure we get that one out of the way. Let's slow down a little bit so we can grab it. And then we got one over here out in the middle of nowhere. These ones are the best because you don't have to worry about, you know, someone sneaking up on you. And then there's another one right over here. And then that should be it. I feel like I am getting a bit more like floaty as I keep picking these up. I mean, I kind of want to grab a couple more just to see what happens, but at the same time, I don't really want to. I kind of want to just get this done with. Alrighty, so this is still the wrong building. Alright, let's go drop those off, and I think I'm gonna go for another power up because I think I've gotten enough grip. I mean, honestly, and once I beat the boss of this area, I'm gonna get the better grip power up from him. I still don't know what exactly each of them adds. Like, in terms of like statistics, like the game doesn't ever show you any kind of statistic for how fast your car is or how good your grip is. I mean, other than the numbers, like I don't know how much difference getting the power up from the boss makes, as opposed to how much difference getting the power up from doing a minigame makes. So it looks like our next race, our last race, is actually going to take place in that ice maze again. As you can see, the arrows there. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. Okay, sorry, I had to jump away for a second there again. So let's go ahead and jump into this race now. And this is the final race before the boss, and it's snowing again. And Sparky's giving us some useless hints about the ice maze, which really don't matter because you're given arrows that tell you which way to go. So honestly, I mean, you're never going to get lost in there, honestly. Like, I don't know. I feel like the tips that Sparky gives are never, ever really useful. I mean, sometimes they don't even make sense. Like, if you remember back on Dino Island, he mentioned something about, like, the rope bridge being dangerous. And honestly, that was never an issue. Like, it doesn't ever, like, break or anything like that, so I don't know where that was supposed to be going. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is the fastest route or not. It looks like the AI opponents go a different way, but of course that doesn't really matter. I can go whatever way I want. You're not the boss of me, etc., etc. I wonder if this track... No, it doesn't. I think there must only be one track that actually goes through the that ship over there, which is kind of a shame. It's a really cool set piece. I really like that. I mean, you can go through it like that. I think that's pretty neat. So this is a fairly short race, actually. 3 laps, of course. But I feel like each lap is fairly short. I mean, yeah, I feel like these episodes, even though I'm doing more things in an episode, I feel like these episodes aren't going to be that long. Like, probably like 15 minutes tops. I mean, I checked the... Oops. I checked the recording for the last one. It was like 16 minutes, but there was also like a couple pauses in there I have to cut out in editing. It looks like there's a stuck homing rocket over there. That's kind of interesting. And there's a guy ahead of me. How did he stay stuck that long? Like, really? Really? Are they really that dumb? I mean, I don't know. Kind of want to hit him, though. Maybe that'd be mean. I mean, who else am I going to target, though? I mean, everybody else behind me is, like, way behind me. Alright, that disc kind of ricocheted, kind of funny. I think I have trouble saying the word ricochet. Ricochet, like, I don't know. And here I go slipping out again, even though I have all those grip power-ups. Look at them, I have 4 of them. I don't know what's going on. Like, why why aren't they working? Like, why am I still slipping around like crazy? I feel like they haven't really helped at all. Like, at all. It's hard to tell if my speed power-up is working at all either. I mean, because I was already like way ahead of my opponents. Like, I mean, I'm not going to go out and take a measuring tape and see how far ahead I am. I feel like I'm slipping up more now that I mentioned it. I think they might be catching up to me a little bit. Although I think that guy who's closest behind me is probably that guy in last place. But I feel like they're getting closer than they were in the last couple of races. But it doesn't really matter because we're almost to the finish line here. And we're almost done with the Arctic World already. Wow. We're only 2 videos in. I mean, I literally just sat down to record this stuff like just a few minutes ago, it feels like. So yeah, I feel like the rest of the game is going to go pretty quick. Let's go ahead and skip through that. And yeah, I mean, I think this is going to do it for this episode. Let's go ahead and hit continue and head back into the main hub here. We now have 28 out of 35 golden bricks. So that means, do we get a golden brick when we beat the boss? I can't even remember. I know we get the power up from them. But, so yeah, that means there's 3 golden bricks left in the overworld of the next world, which will bring us to 31. Okay, so then there'd be 4 left from races in the next world. Alright, so that'll do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. We'll take on Berg, and then we'll head to the final world in the game. I hope you guys are ready for it. See you guys then.